Next half hour. But first, are you in the process of maybe selling and buying a home? Well, if you need some help, get to the phone. Carol McClintock with FC Tucker MD Realtors, taking your calls at 812-433-3456, 1-800-959-1414. Carol, it is great to have you with us. We talk about there is such a thing as etiquette when you're selling your home.
Right.
We, the homeowner, there's certain things we really need to be aware of, such as.
Right. Well, the one thing when we are asked to go into a home, real estate agents will often have advice as to what a seller should do to help sell their home. Now, this isn't based on our personal taste or what we like. We may love what they have in their home. This is based upon our experience. So don't take offense. If a realtor asks you to do something, they're asking you to do that so they can help you sell your house.
Also, it's good for you. You say leave. What do you mean by leave?
Well, sometimes one of the biggest reasons that for sale by owners cannot sell their home is because they're in the home.
Sure.
So realtors will come, show the house. They need to be ones there. The homeowners need to leave so that people can ask questions.
And take Fido with them.
Yeah,
right?
Absolutely. Take Fido and cats too.
Really?
Or it's okay to have animals in cages for these showings, but it really is better if everything's gone, because then the agents and the people looking at the house, the potential buyers, they don't have to worry about that.
Also, you say lay those important documents out. What defines an important document?
Well, really any information that someone needs to make a purchasing decision. So the seller's disclosure, if you're in a condominium, the condominium documents, the homeowner association documents, the list of utilities, how much the taxes are. Often realtors will prepare all these wonderful information, and the sellers will forget to put it out. So just put it out. Sure. On the kitchen counter so everyone can see.
And we like to be refreshed, especially on the summer day. If you have refreshments, is that a good idea?
Yeah, that's a great. There's nothing like a good old homemade chocolate chip cookie. Or you could even buy the dough now and frozen or otherwise and heat them up. It makes the house smell good, makes people feel good. Leave out maybe some of the small bottled waters, make people feel like they're at home, because that's how you want them to feel.
We're going to give more after the break, but in general, boy, the home market 2019, here it is, the 21st of June. It's great, isn't it, in Evansville?
Yeah, everything is up. Average days on the markets is down to 66 days, which is good.
Right.
But home prices are up. Number of listings, numbers sold year from in this month. So we're looking at a good market.
Hey, we'll be back with more suggestions on what to do when you're selling your home. Some good tips from Carol McClintock. In the meantime, here is how you reach her.
Yeah.
You're watching. Carol McClintock with FC Tucker MD Realtors is our guest. Just call her. The numbers are on your screen. Again, when we're buying or selling a home, patience is a virtue, right, Carol?
Absolutely. I mean, I just said before we went to the break, the average days on the market is 66 days. As you go up higher in price range, it's going to go even much higher than that. So we need to be patient. Real estate agents, we're very vigilant. We get the feedback. We watch. Talk to our sellers all the time and give them advice. We try to keep them updated on the market. But patience is a virtue.
Do we tend to be greedy, us homeowners?
We all think our house, our condo, is worth more than perhaps it is. I tell people, you have to look at the big picture. Often sellers are downsizing. So they're selling a $500,000 house and they're going to a $300,000 house. Well, they've made that move decision.
Right.
So it's a lifestyle change. So if it's $5,000 or $10,000 less than they wanted to get, the end is more important than.
And how important is it to get back? If you get an offer, answer it, right?
Yes. Now, we like to say don't be too quick. Like, if I call clients, I have called clients and they've said over the phone, I have an offer to present, when would you like to meet, or I'll send it to you, depending upon their time constraints. And sometimes they'll say, I'll take it right away. Well, sometimes we want to think a little bit about it, make sure they understand all the terms and conditions and that they're not just snapping. But you don't want to wait too long, because a buyer can withdraw an offer any time after they have presented it before it's signed accepted.
Also, you've talked about it before, the importance of a home inspection. Why is that so critical?
Well, for buyers, it's very important. They want to know, what is going on, what's wrong with the home. What we advise sellers is there's going to be a list of things. I tell them this when they list. There's going to be a list of things that you're going to have to do to sell your house. Things that you don't know is wrong with this house. You need to do them, because if you don't do them for buyer number one, then you're going to have the house and you're going to have to do them before you list, because you have to disclose.
The bottom line, you really got to talk to your agent, right?
Right, good communication.
And just be open for communication.
Right, absolutely, absolutely.
Carol, thanks for being with us. Again, if you want any kind of tip, she can really help you in buying or selling a home. She really knows what she does, and you can reach the McClintock team, Team McClintock, at 14news.com on our Ask the Expert page. Carol, have a great weekend.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming in.